Hey, Rich, how would you start working out if you were about to start working out now and you made some New Year's resolution? What would you do? And here's what I would say after being in the gym for 25 years. I'm going to say some crazy stuff today, so enjoy. Um, this is how I would work out if I were beginning today and I was soft and 40 or 30 or 20. It doesn't make a difference. Is Begin by the basics and then stay with the basics the entire time. There's no there's no real magic program out there. There's no way to like kind of game the system or do this or take these pills and like follow this guy's workouts. I mean sincerely, do the basics and then just hit repeat for life. That doesn't sound very exciting. It's pretty boring, but it can keep you going and get you into great shape in a very short amount of time if you just do the basics. So what are the basics that you would do? Well, I break my week up like this. On Mondays, I typically do deadlifts and back. That's what I do every single Monday. On Tuesdays, I typically do chest and I'm working a little bit of shoulder. On Wednesdays, I typically do squats and my leg work. And then on Thursday again, I do chest again, little variations on chest, but the basics, and we'll talk about what the basics are after this. And then on Fridays I kind of mixed it up. Sometimes I'll do deadlifts again and then do some pull-ups, or just do a straight up pull-up routine. And maybe you're not there yet, or maybe you could just do one pull up, or maybe you could do a half one, just start whatever. All right, next, let's talk about it. You don't need to be at the gym for an hour or two and like all this cardio stuff, and you got to run, like, oh, I got to go run 5 miles, and I got to do this, and I got to stretch out, and I'm here. It's too much of a time because it becomes too much of a time commitment. When you do stupid stuff like that, your workouts become such a time commitment and drag that you can't do them anymore. They become unattainable, right? So start making everything follow. You could follow my weekly pattern or break it up the way you want to do it, but do it nonetheless. Make sure you do your legs too. Don't be like one of those weird guys that like doesn't work out his legs. It's weird. And you're setting yourself up for failure anyway and for benching less. Anyways, but yeah, set up your week something along those lines. You're doing like, back, chest, legs, back, chest, like just, you know what I mean? Like the week is set up. And then boil down your workouts into kind of get really nitty gritty with it. So you're going to do the basics, right? The basics are your deadlifts, your kind of your push pulls, your chest, your whatever chainsaws with dumbbells, whatever you want to call those things, your rows with a barbell, your shoulder presses with dumbbells or a barbell, your squats, your pull-ups, working some push-ups, and then between every single set, also work in your sit-ups. So you're never really taking a break. You're just going the entire time. Now, what I do right now, and what I've been doing for a little bit, is doing 6 sets of 3 different exercises with sit-ups all in between. And I don't hang out on my phone in the gym. Like I've talked about this numerous times. I bought the $13 Casio watch from Amazon like a long time ago. And I put on a timer and I hustle through the workout, like actual, like real hustle. Do you lift super light? No, I don't. I lift a challenging weight every single time, like every single time. So get a weight that is challenging. And some weights you'll be able to go do, 10, 11, 12. And then, keep increasing it until you start getting down to that, that 6 spots or 5 spot where you're doing like, you're pushing yourself. You're really kind of, and that'll help thicken your muscle too, guys, and make your workouts pretty tight and right. So 6 sets of 3 different exercises. So here's what like a Monday would look like for me. So Monday I get to the gym, boom, grab the bar, throw some weight on it, start doing deadlifts, sit ups in between every single set. So I'm doing deadlift, then sit ups, then straight back to deadlift. Not checking my phone, not hanging out, not walking around in circles. Like sit ups, deadlift again. Sit ups, deadlift again for 6 sets. Then once you finish that, strip off some weight, just do your bent over rows. So just grab that bar and just do your bent over rows. Obviously strip off some weight because a deadlift is much different than a bent over row. From there, you can go do, I can't do them anymore because I got wicked tendonitis, but you could do the closed grip rows if you want. Or you can go do some pull-ups and do 6 sets of those and you could just grab a bar like this and just pull up, pull up, pull up, kind of stick out your legs too so you could hit your back. Anything like that. You could do your chainsaws during that time, whatever. Do 6 sets of those chainsaws, abs in between. That's how I break up my Monday. And then the whole week is segmented like that as well. And that's how I break down my week and how I've broken down my week essentially for 25 years. So 25 years of doing the basic exercises. So no fancy stuff, no fancy programs, no fancy pills, no fancy nothing, dude. Nothing. Zero. And not a ton of cardio. You're not going to hear me be like, "Oh, I run." Like sometimes I do wind sprints, sometimes I get on the treadmill for like 5 minutes. Sometimes I jump on the Stairmaster for like 5 minutes. You don't need to do a lot because what you're going to be doing is your pace is going to be quick. And all these workouts, I'm doing 6 sets of 3 different exercises with all sit-ups in between, and I'm getting out of the gym in 30 minutes. Now, that's something you guys can do. You guys can do that over a lunch break. You can do that before you start work. You can do that after you're done with work and still make it home on time. Because what you don't want is to build some stupid workout routine that is so time consuming that you can't have a family life, you can't have whatever. And then also just for fun, guys, so I get my, quote unquote, whatever cardio in or something, like I'll go on ruck hikes. And you don't need to buy the fancy stuff for that either. It's called go to Ace Hardware or Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever you want to go buy a sandbag, like just a regular, whatever. I think they come 50 pounds. Go take out like 10 pounds, so make it like 40 or maybe 30, whatever you can kind of handle. And put some tape on it, put it in a backpack. That's it. Go walk, go hike. It's not a big commitment. Just go walk around the woods for an hour. Go time it. That's what I do too. I time all this stuff. And it's a beautiful thing when you get alone in the woods and you don't have your phone with you. It's just you and your breath and the birds and the deer and I don't know what you got in your neck of the woods. But anyway, it's just you in the woods, and that's it's a good way to clear your head. It's a good way to pray. It's a good way to refocus, get some leg work in and some cardio all at the same time. Just go on that ruck hike. So that's exactly how I structure everything for 25 years. We could throw on, hey, Rich, what do you eat? I eat meat. Not a lot of carbohydrates, hardly any carbohydrates. So my carbohydrates will come from typically fruit. That's it. So meat, fruit, not a lot, nothing else, man. Black coffee, cheese, I'll eat cheese. That's it. So you could make your life very, very simple by just eating meats and cheese and dried fruit and working out pretty simply, just doing the basic exercises. You don't need a fancy gym to do that. You don't need a fancy gym membership. I think I've said this in other videos. Don't go to the gym and this one has the pool, this one has this, and this one has this, and it's a steam room, and it's $85 a month or something stupid. Just join the cheapest gym that's close to your house that has the basic stuff. And sometimes it's a park district. Right? You just go to the Park District gym. Just go bang out your workout there because they got pretty much everything you need. It's probably dirt cheap. And just go to the gym that's closest to your house or closest where you're going to be working out. So maybe it's next to your office. The first gym I ever joined was right next to the office that I worked at. And I just went to that gym the entire time I worked there. I didn't switch gyms until I was no longer working at that job anymore. So you don't need to like level up with your gym membership. Like, remember what it's there for. You're there to go to the gym, to be strong, to protect your family, to protect your wife, and I don't know, be healthy, man. But I mean, like, none of the other things should be a an idol, right? You can get in great shape and never have a six pack. Who cares, man? Just be in great shape. I've seen guys in great shape that are committed to the gym that have, a bit of a gut, but those guys, man, they hustle and they're strong dudes. So don't like, put these like weird goals in front of you. Like, I need to be here in 8 months and I'm gonna have a six pack. Or that stuff's hard to do, and you need to have like minimal body fat to do it. It's a pain in the ass. Be just a capable man. That's why you work out, to be a capable, strong man, and it makes you capable in all areas of life. So start your workout routine, and then also know, lastly, that it's going to be hard. If you're just getting going, that's going to be hard. So know that you're going to be sore and you're going to be miserable and your legs are going to hurt and it's going to be uncomfortable to sleep because your body's so damn sore. I mean, I was like that, man, when I first started working out. Exactly like that. I was roughed up. Like, I couldn't even laugh. Like, laughing would like hurt my abdominal section. It was like hard to even sleep because my body was so sore from lifting weights. And know that that's going to happen. And also know, guys, that that goes away. Like, it doesn't take long for it to go away. All of a sudden, like, things that would make you sore, they don't make you sore no more. And then you get a little bit of results in the mirror. Good, good. The other, I'll do the one more final thing, and then I'll let you guys go. The last final thing is, don't broadcast this out to the world. Just quietly shut up and do it. You don't need to tell your wife. You don't need, definitely don't do this. We'll have a longer video about this. Don't ask your wife for permission if you could join the gym. Like, we'll talk about why that's super wrong in a different video. But just go and execute. Take that internal leadership and just go execute. Put yourself on a timer, get to the gym, do your sets. Get out of the gym. Go home. That's it. That's it. That's it. So if you like this stuff, share it, subscribe, whatever. Out.